If you're still struggling to make money in 2026, it's probably not because you're lazy. It's because you've been following the wrong advice. And that's something most people don't realize until they've already wasted months or even years going in the wrong direction. Everywhere you look online, people are pushing crypto wins, drop shipping lifestyles, or passive income while you sleep, and it all looks convincing because it's designed to look easy, fast, and exciting, but none of that actually helps when you're just trying to make your first real money and build something stable for yourself. The truth is, your life doesn't suddenly change when you hit $1 million like social media makes it seem. It actually starts to change when you make your first 10,000, because that's the moment where everything becomes real and you finally understand that money isn't based on luck or timing. It's a skill that you can learn, improve, and repeat over and over again. If I had to start from zero today with no money, no followers, and no connections, I wouldn't waste time chasing trends or trying to copy what looks successful on the surface. Instead, I would focus on simple, proven methods that have worked for years and continue to work today. Because simplicity is what gets results when you're just starting out. Most people get distracted by what looks impressive or exciting instead of what actually works in the real world. But making money in the beginning is not glamorous, it's not aesthetic, and it's definitely not something you can turn into a highlight reel right away. It's about solving real problems for real people and getting paid consistently for doing that. When you break everything down, there are only a few real ways to start making money, and that's through local services, selling physical products, online products, or online services. And each of these paths has its pros and cons depending on how fast you want results and how much effort you're willing to put in. Local services are by far the fastest way to get cash because you can immediately offer something valuable like cleaning, coaching, video shooting, or helping someone with content creation, and you can get paid the same day without needing any complicated setup or investment. Selling physical products can work as well, but it's usually slower because you have to deal with costs, inventory, and a limited number of customers, which can make it harder to grow quickly, especially in the beginning when every dollar matters. Online products like dropshipping or print on demand can eventually scale and reach a global audience, which is why they're so popular. But they take time to build, and in most cases, you'll need to keep reinvesting your profits back into the business before you actually start seeing meaningful income, which requires patience and discipline that many beginners struggle with. That's why the smartest and fastest option right now is selling online services, because it combines speed, flexibility, and high profit margins in a way that no other option really does. And you can start immediately without needing money up front, while also being able to reach clients from anywhere in the world. Skills like video editing, content creation, copywriting, or managing social media are in extremely high demand right now, especially because businesses are constantly trying to grow online but don't fully understand how to capture attention or turn views into actual customers, which creates a huge opportunity for anyone willing to learn and take action. The key thing to understand is that you don't need to be perfect before you start. You just need to pick a skill that's in demand, learn the basics, and start offering it as soon as possible. Because real progress only happens when you're actually doing the work, not when you're just preparing or consuming information. Most people waste months trying to feel ready or waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, you don't get better by waiting. You get better by doing, by making mistakes, by improving step by step, and by learning from real experiences instead of theory. Starting with lower prices is completely fine in the beginning because your main focus should be on gaining experience, building confidence, and proving to yourself that you can deliver value. And once you have that foundation, increasing your prices becomes much easier and more natural. To reach your first 10,000 faster, you need to focus on 4 key things, which are positioning, value, visibility, and reliability. And these are the factors that separate people who struggle for years from those who start seeing results quickly. Positioning means putting yourself in environments where money is already flowing, which usually means working with businesses instead of individuals who don't have the budget to pay consistently, because businesses see your work as an investment rather than an expense. Focusing on value means shifting your mindset from selling your time to delivering results, because clients don't care about how long something takes you, they care about what outcome you can create for them and how it impacts their business. Visibility is about making sure people actually know you exist, which means sharing your work, your progress, and your results online, even if it feels uncomfortable at first, because even a small audience can bring opportunities if the right people see what you're doing. And finally, reliability is what truly makes you stand out, because most people underestimate how important it is to simply respond on time, deliver on time, and communicate clearly, and yet this alone can put you ahead of the majority of people in any field. At the end of the day, your first $10,000 won't come from luck or some viral moment. It will come from taking simple actions consistently, focusing on solving real problems, and staying disciplined even when things feel slow at the start. Once you make it once, everything changes, because you stop doubting yourself and start seeing opportunities everywhere. And that's when you realize that making money isn't something reserved for a few lucky people. It's something you can control, improve, and scale over time if you stay focused and keep moving forward.